Someone who's looking for someone who's just like you. Someone who's just like you. Someone who's looking for someone to make all my poetry rhyme. Have you got the time?
That is, of course, if we could actually get a good night's sleep in order to dream about it. Well, when his head hits the pillow at night, it unleashes a whole new, non-sleeping beast. Just imagine you're laying in bed together, snuggled up in the blankets, you've had a really tough day, and he falls asleep peacefully, and all you can do is lay there watching him green with envy. Well, there is a name for this. It's called sleep envy. And it seems to be growing rapidly in women. A company in England conducted a study and found that 40% of women suffer with sleep envy. 1 in 4 actually confessed to waking up their partners when they were fast asleep, and 1 in 10 would go as far as to pinch their sleeping partners to wake them up. So how do we know whether the inability to fall asleep is due to minor stress or a serious medical problem? And as you know, it can be pretty stressful getting behind the wheel of a car driving on our freeways. Scale of 1 to 10?
Probably a 9.
Really? Now why are you a 9?
No accidents and no tickets.
Both sides and the back of my car are dented.
Do you have a lead foot?
At times.
Do you tell him what to do?
Oh, once in a while.
It's better if she gets in that way she doesn't critique my driving like a grandmother.
What I should be doing.
I try to drive cautiously. My grandfather always told me to drive like everybody else is trying to kill you.
Lena Horne's career spans 60 years as a singer, dancer, actress, and activist, breaking down racial barriers, paving the way for African-American actresses. Hollywood's first black sex symbol started her career as a dancer in Harlem at the Cotton Club in the 1930s. In the 1940s, she was the first black singer with an all-white band to perform at the famous Copacabana nightclub, and the first to sign a long-term Hollywood contract. In September this year, the World Equestrian Games will leave Europe for the bluegrass state of Kentucky. Now, this is the first time that the Games will come stateside since they started in 1990 in Stockholm, Sweden. Now, the World Equestrian Games are comprised of the championship events of 8 equestrian disciplines. Grand Prix competitions of dressage. Each horse and rider perform a combination of movements and gaits designed to demonstrate the level of achievement in training. And my favorite is show jumping, a jumping competition which is the combination of horse and rider tested under various conditions over a course of obstacles that are ranging in height from 5 to 6 feet and sometimes up to 11 feet in width. One of my favorite things to do every week is go to the movies, and Hollywood constantly pushes the envelope, and this summer, hey, that's no exception. The epic struggle for control of planet Earth continues in this sequel to the 2001 comedy that confirms everyone's worst suspicions about our furry four-legged companions. I'm Fairlie Arrow. 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 I'm Fairlie Arrow.
Thanks, Matt. We're also going to take the opportunity to talk to some of these guys, find out a little bit about their personal and professional lives, find out what drives them, what makes them want to get in the ring and punch it out. And we're also going to go down into the audience, meet some of their family and friends, and find out what they think about the men in their lives punching it out in the tough man ring.
Thanks, Matt. Hey, Scott, nice fight. What, you got a hot date or something?
No. In Fairlie Arrow, we've had a chance to see a few of these tough man fights. They're very exciting, but we also get to talk to the fighters while the fight's going on.
We have. Well, Sean, you and I have been in the ring with these guys, and, you know, the dramatic change in their level of emotion is incredible. I mean, especially after they've gone around. Some of these guys are coming back in, and they're more determined than ever to get out there and make it happen.
All right, after the first day of trial, Mr. McCourt's lawyers say that Jamie McCourt wanted to run for mayor, governor, and even president, and needed the Los Angeles Dodgers as cachet into celebrity society. Now, she argues that she signed away ownership of the Dodgers or part ownership in a deceitful contract that should be void.
Someone who's looking for someone who's just like you.